graduating from Ohio State, Tom Price intended to be simply a cattle and hog farmer.
We were in the hog business for a long, long time. It was really a labor of love with hogs, and that's been my background. We've always had hogs around and whatnot.
While raising cows and pigs, Tom Price saw an opportunity to recycle the byproducts, mainly manure, to create a soil that could be put to good use on his farm and the surrounding community.
We started composting with our manures probably about 10, 15 years ago. Really, the main reason was to take our manure management to the next level, whether we had hogs or cattle.
After composting manure from his own cows and pigs for years, Tom Price opened a composting site in 1998 for the public to dispose of items that would typically be considered waste.
We have a Class 2 facility, which is a highly regulated site in EPA's eyes. A Class 2 allows us then to take byproducts and co-products from manufacturing processes, whether it be biosolids, foods, coffee grounds, horse manure, a lot of different things like that.
Tom Price has also begun accepting manure of the more exotic variety.
I met Tom Price about 3.5 years ago. He had contacted the Columbus Zoo and Aquarium about composting our manure and bedding. We send about 1,000 tons annually to Tom. He would turn that into product for use on gardens, lawns, and so forth, fertilizer and a natural feed for growing.
Unfortunately, the composting process isn't quite that simple.
Generally, the process takes about a year. You can do it more quickly in a matter of weeks almost, or you can do it very passively and maybe take a year or 2 years. First stage is to come in. They bring it in and tip it in a pile. We bring a big grinder in, lease it, rent it, about twice a year. We grind everything up, and then we'll put it into a big wedge, and it'll set there for several months. And so then we'll move that pile, run it through the screener, and the screener will take out the oversized material, and that pile will set and cure for another month or two, and then we'll sell it. So, or we'll mix it with soil to make a soil amendments.
We like to use their product for different purposes. And sometimes we use it to put in lawns and grass, and sometimes we use it for planting shrubs and trees and flower beds. We like that it has compost mixed in with the mulch, and it provides a good finished product for our customers. They have benefits giving back to the soil, back to the plants with nutrients when the compost is mixed in, as opposed to just straight mulch.
Yet the benefits of Tom Price's compost don't end there.
For homeowners and landscapers using this compost or our amended soils, probably the biggest advantage is the recycling and leaving a neutral carbon footprint. We're able to use what we use and not waste it.
More than likely, the material would go into the landfill, which we're trying to avoid, or there are facilities that would burn this material, and we don't think either one is the right thing to do.
I think that their whole organization helps from the fact that it gives this community a place to bring their yard waste and things like that. By offering the compost facility, a lot of times that would have gone to a regular landfill, and now it's a recycled product that we can put back into our gardens here locally.
He sees himself as somebody who has ideas ahead of other people in the community across the state. And I see him in the same way. I see him as a leader in the community. I see him as somebody who has a good business, and he works hard at that business. He also works hard to be a neighbor in this community and a leader in this community.
The issues with neighbors, we manage odors, and those are challenges because we're not lily white. We get in some products that are very odorous, but if you manage them aggressively, you can make it where it's a fairly quiet operation.
When I pulled up here, I didn't realize there was composting going on. You wouldn't know it from the street. Well organized, as clean as a composting site can be, and we thought this is the kind of a company we could work with.
Tom has a number of businesses, including the compost site, and he raises cattle, he raises pigs, and so on. And Tom is very good about imagining how all of these parts fit together. We drop off newspapers that are used as bedding for the pigs. The pigs help support the rest of the farming operations. And other people bring waste, food waste and other kinds of yard waste to this site. It helps to remove items from the landfills in the community. It allows the rest of the community to see that it's important to protect the river and the farm fields and so on. The place we're standing today is right along the Scioto River, right next to Tom Price's farm. And Tom made this site available, and it's really become a community focal point, and Tom is to the credit for making this available to the community and members of the community.
We try to build a bank account of goodwill with the farming operation. It's just being active in the community, looking for opportunities to partner with your neighbors and with the community, and we just need to do more of it.
Our Ohio Magazine featured an article about Tom Price. Read the story at ourohio.org.